Welcome to our channel. Picture this. You're standing in a gleaming car dealership, you've found your dream car, the keys are practically in your hand, and then the salesperson drops a bombshell that could completely derail your purchase. What they tell you next about insurance could add hundreds or even thousands to your monthly expenses. And most car buyers have absolutely no idea this is coming. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly how car insurance secretly controls every aspect of your car buying journey. And by the end of this video, you'll know the insider strategies that could save you more money than you ever thought possible. Please remember, subscribe, like, and share this video to help the growth of our channel. Let me start with a story that will probably sound familiar. Last month, my neighbor Jake was finally ready to upgrade from his beat-up Honda Civic to something more exciting. He had saved up $20,000, gotten pre-approved for financing, and spent weeks researching the perfect car. He walked into the dealership confident and ready to drive home in a brand new sports sedan. 3 hours later, he walked out empty-handed, frustrated, and completely blindsided by something he never saw coming. Jake had fallen in love with a beautiful BMW M3, and everything seemed perfect until he called his insurance company for a quote. The monthly premium was going to be over $400, more than double what he was paying for his old Civic. When he added that to his car payment, the total monthly cost exceeded his budget by $600. Jake learned the hard way that insurance isn't just an afterthought in car buying, it's actually one of the most critical factors that should influence every decision from the very beginning. This is exactly why understanding the relationship between car insurance and car buying is absolutely crucial, and most people get it completely backwards. They fall in love with a car first, negotiate the price, arrange financing, and then treat insurance as a final step. But here's what the professionals know. Insurance considerations should be guiding your decisions from day one, not surprising you at the end. The first thing you need to understand is how insurance companies actually determine your rates, because this knowledge will fundamentally change how you approach car shopping. Insurance companies use a complex algorithm that considers dozens of factors, but when it comes to your vehicle choice, they focus on several key elements that directly impact what you'll pay. The make and model of your car is obviously important, but it's not just about luxury versus economy. Insurance companies maintain detailed databases tracking the claims history, theft rates, safety ratings, and repair costs for every single vehicle on the market. A Honda Accord and a Toyota Camry might seem similar, but one could cost significantly more to insure based on historical data that most consumers never see. Vehicle safety ratings play a massive role in determining premiums. Cars with 5-star safety ratings from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration or top safety pick awards from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety typically qualify for substantial discounts. We're talking about savings that can add up to hundreds of dollars per year, which means safety features aren't just protecting your life, they're protecting your wallet too. The age of the vehicle creates an interesting dynamic that many buyers don't fully appreciate. Newer cars typically cost more to insure because they're more expensive to repair or replace, but they also come with advanced safety features and anti-theft technology that can lower rates. Older cars might seem cheaper to insure, but if they lack modern safety features, you could end up paying more than expected. The sweet spot is often cars that are 2 to 3 years old, where you get modern safety technology without the highest replacement costs. Engine size and performance capabilities are huge factors that catch many buyers off guard. That V8 engine might sound amazing, but insurance companies view it as a higher risk for both accidents and theft. Sports cars, high-performance sedans, and vehicles with modifications can see dramatic premium increases that completely change the economics of ownership. But here's where it gets really interesting. And this is something most people never consider. Your zip code interacts with your vehicle choice in ways that can create massive variations in insurance costs. A Honda Civic might be relatively affordable to insure in a suburban area, but that same car could be expensive in an urban area with high theft rates. Conversely, a pickup truck might be costly to insure in the city but relatively affordable in rural areas. Now let's talk about how smart car buyers use this information to their advantage during the shopping process. The most successful approach is to create what I call an insurance-informed shopping list. Before you even step foot on a lot or start browsing online listings, you should have a clear understanding of how different vehicle categories will impact your insurance costs. Start by getting quotes for 3 to 5 different vehicle types that interest you. Don't just compare a Honda Civic to a BMW M3. Get quotes for a range of options including a compact sedan, a mid-size SUV, a pickup truck, and maybe a hybrid. Use the same coverage levels for each quote so you can make accurate comparisons. This exercise will reveal patterns that might surprise you and help you set realistic expectations for different vehicle categories. Pay special attention to the comprehensive and collision coverage costs, because these vary dramatically between vehicles. A car that's expensive to repair or commonly stolen will show higher costs in these areas. This information should directly influence your shopping priorities and help you understand the total cost of ownership beyond just the monthly payment. Consider the impact of different trim levels within the same model. The base model of a car might have reasonable insurance costs, but upgrading to the sport package or higher trim level could significantly increase premiums due to higher value, performance modifications, or theft appeal. Sometimes the insurance difference between trim levels can be substantial enough to influence your decision. Here's a strategy that very few buyers use but can save thousands. Negotiate your insurance costs before finalizing your purchase. Once you've narrowed down your choice to 2 or 3 specific vehicles, get detailed insurance quotes for each one. If there's a significant difference, you can use this information in your negotiations. A dealer who really wants to make a sale might be willing to adjust their price to help offset higher insurance costs, especially if you're choosing between their car and a competitor's vehicle with lower insurance premiums. The timing of your insurance shopping is crucial and can significantly impact your buying experience. Never wait until you're at the dealership to think about insurance. The pressure situation of being at the dealer, having invested time in negotiations, and wanting to drive home that day can lead to poor decisions. Get your insurance quotes in advance, understand your options, and have your coverage ready to activate the moment you complete your purchase. For financed or leased vehicles, understanding how insurance requirements change is essential. Lenders typically require comprehensive and collision coverage with specific deductible limits. This isn't optional, and the requirements can vary between lenders. Some lenders might require lower deductibles, which increases your premiums, while others might accept higher deductibles that lower your costs. Shopping for financing should include understanding each lender's insurance requirements. Gap insurance is another critical consideration that many buyers overlook until it's too late. If you're financing more than 80% of the vehicle's value or leasing, gap insurance protects you if the car is totaled and you owe more than its current value. You can often get gap coverage through your regular insurance company for much less than dealer-offered gap insurance, but you need to arrange this before completing your purchase. Let's talk about some advanced strategies that can dramatically impact your insurance costs and car buying decisions. Multi-vehicle discounts can change the entire equation if you're replacing one car in a 2-car household. Sometimes keeping an older paid-off vehicle and adding a new car can result in lower total insurance costs than replacing the old car entirely, due to multi-vehicle discounts and the ability to carry liability-only coverage on the older vehicle. Bundling your auto insurance with homeowners or renters insurance typically provides significant discounts, but different insurers offer varying levels of bundling benefits. If you're already getting a substantial multi-policy discount, switching insurers for potentially lower auto rates might not make financial sense when you consider losing the bundling discount. Consider how your vehicle choice impacts your ability to shop for insurance in the future. Some vehicles are easier to insure than others, giving you more options and leverage to find competitive rates. High-risk vehicles might limit your choices to fewer insurers, reducing your ability to shop for better rates over time. The relationship between vehicle safety features and insurance discounts is evolving rapidly with new technology. Vehicles with automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warnings, and other advanced safety features often qualify for discounts that can be substantial. When comparing vehicles, factor in not just the current safety discounts, but how these features might provide additional value over your ownership period. Here's something most people never consider: how your vehicle choice impacts your insurance if you have an accident. Vehicles with expensive parts, limited repair networks, or long repair times can result in higher rental car costs and other expenses, even when the accident isn't your fault. This is particularly important for luxury vehicles, imported cars, or vehicles with specialized parts. Your credit score interacts with your vehicle choice in determining insurance rates. If you have excellent credit, you might qualify for better rates on higher-risk vehicles. If your credit needs work, choosing a lower-risk vehicle can help offset some of the credit-related premium increases. Understanding this relationship can help you make smarter decisions about both your vehicle choice and the timing of your purchase. Regional considerations can dramatically impact how vehicle choice affects insurance costs. Certain types of vehicles are targeted more frequently in specific areas, weather-related risks vary by region, and local repair costs can differ significantly. A vehicle that's affordable to insure in one state might be expensive in another due to factors like no-fault insurance laws, minimum coverage requirements, or regional claim patterns. For families considering larger vehicles, understand how passenger capacity affects liability coverage needs. Vehicles that carry more passengers might require higher liability limits, which increases costs but provides better protection. This is particularly important if you regularly transport other people's children or use your vehicle for business purposes. The car buying process doesn't have to include unpleasant insurance surprises if you approach it strategically. By understanding how insurance affects every aspect of your decision and using that knowledge to guide your choices, you can find a vehicle that not only meets your needs, but also fits comfortably within your budget for years to come. Remember, the goal isn't just to buy a car you love, it's to buy a car you can afford to own, and insurance is a critical component of that equation. Take action on this information before your next car purchase, and you'll join the ranks of informed buyers who never get blindsided by insurance costs because they made it part of their strategy from the very beginning. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this valuable information with friends and family members who are shopping for their next car. Watch this next video about insightful car buying tips that will save you thousands.